Hello, my name is Carol Herod, and this is my memory box. This is a tea box that I got from Harrods Department Store in London when I was over there in 1997. It has all kinds of things in here that remind me of my family. Let's have a look. One of the things is a crane that was made by my daughter Sarah when she was in the hospital last summer. Reminds me of her and that she is doing so well. This is a cell phone made by my daughter Hannah. Hello! It works very well. This is a 1 guilder coin that I got when I was in Amsterdam in 1997. I met my wife there. She was not my wife at the time, but we were friends and we were on different trips in Europe. And we met there and we had our first date. And the rest is history. And the last thing I have is a picture. This is a picture of some Watusi cattle. Can you see those horns on there? Huge horns that make longhorns horns look small. There's a mama cow. Not the one in my story that I'm about to tell. There's a newborn cow. Not the one in my story I'm about to tell, but very similar. And there's a barn. That will come in to play as well. So, this story is called The Rules of the Ranch. It was December 25th, Christmas Day, last year, 2013. I was at my parents' farm in Denison. They have all kinds of animals there, like Watusis, and they have llamas, and they have emus and ostriches, and crazy kinds of animals. Well, we were sitting around drinking coffee, looking out the window. My dad said, "Oh no, we got trouble." We look out there, sure enough, there's the mama cow and the newborn calf on different sides of the fence from each other. Now they can get together, but the mama cow would have to go all the way around the barn and all the way down this one chute and back in, and it takes a long time. All the mama cow wants to do is get to the calf. So my dad said, "We got to get out there and get that calf around the barn to the mama cow, or it's going to knock that fence down." So my brother and I go out there. My brother's wearing this big red bullfighter type shirt, and I go out there, and he's kind of on the side of the fence. My dad's in the back of the pen. I go out and I start pushing the calf. Start pushing the calf to get it around the barn. Calf's pretty strong. It's sitting there turning around, headbutting me like a goat. The thing had only been born the day before. It was incredibly strong. So I get out there, I'm pushing it, and I'm pushing it. It's muddy. My feet are getting stuck in the mud. Oh boy, this is kind of harder than I thought. But I'm doing it. I'm getting the calf, and I'm maneuvering it, and it's getting around. And then all of a sudden, my parents' two big Great Pyrenees dogs. I mean, these things are like 120, 150 pounds. And they're like two small polar bears, big white fuzzy things. They start they're coming in barking, and I'm like, "Oh no, what am I going to do?" So I'm pushing the calf, and I'm like, what are they going to do? They're going to get the calf, they're going to get me. Then my brother comes in, big red bullfighter type shirt, grabs the two dogs and gets them and maneuvers them out and puts them outside the gate, because they had just climbed under this little bitty place under the gate where they could barely get their bodies, probably about like that. And so he gets them out, and my dad's at the whole time, he's like, "Watch out for that mama cow." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll watch out for the mama cow." And so we're pushing around the side of the barn. My brother comes out to help me. My dad's like, "Make sure and watch out for the mama cow." It's like, "Yeah, we're going to watch out for the mama cow. We understand. We don't want to get the business into those horns." So we're still getting stuck in the mud, and my brother comes out, and we get to a real muddy place, and it gets up to my ankles, and we're trying to push. My dad's like, "Watch out for that mama cow." We're like, "Okay, we got a lot going on here." So we're trying to push the thing around, and it's starting to go, and it kind of gets away. We have to get it back. My dad's like, "Watch out for the mama cow." We're like, okay, fine. And then we're starting to get it around the barn, and all of a sudden my dad yells, "Here she comes, look out for the mama cow." And sure enough, the mama cow's coming around the back side of the barn, and we see it, and it's running. It's not running like a cow. It's galloping like a horse. And all of a sudden, we're like, "Oh no!" And I see it. It's got its head, it's running, it's got its head down, it's starting to aim those horns. And my brother's got that big red shirt on. And it starts to go toward him, and I'm thinking, "Oh no, I'm getting out of here." And I run straight to the barn. There's a little place, there's a big long trough that runs the length of the barn. Right next to that's a pallet fence that my dad built, probably about this high. I jump over it in one leap. I mean, I was serious about it. Live action. I jump over that thing, catch my leg, and kind of tumble over. I'm thinking, oh no, my brother. And I can't see because I'm inside the barn now, so I have to run to the side of the barn and look out. Somehow my brother's on the other side of the fence. I knew he couldn't jump it because the fence is like super duper high. It's like 7 feet high with barbed wire on the top. There's no way he could jump it. My mom, who's right there on the other side of the fence, hysterical, sees it all. Evidently, my brother, when he saw that cow coming, and he was the target of the cow because he had the big red bullfighter top shirt on, he just dives right head first under the fence where those dogs just crept under, somehow made it through. My mom said it missed his backside by about that much. Those horns almost got him. Well, we went back inside, had some more coffee, had some beef tenderloin, and opened our presents. And now we've got a story to tell for a long time. And one thing that we learned that day, you gotta watch out for that mama cow. And that's the rules of the ranch.